Good morning. It is Sunday, and we're doing Dream Machines again for the second day. This is the briefing that's taking place.
All stations, all stations, all stations. This is KE6HNY acting as net control. Stations not participating in this exercise are requested to stand by.
Yesterday was really good, and I'm really impressed, and it's way better than it had been in prior years. So thank you for the effort and the attention. And there was a lot of flexibility shown yesterday. People kind of jumped in and saw what was the right thing to do and did it. And I want to thank you for that. And I thought the communication was superb. The HamNet did a stunning job of getting questions answered. CAP, Civil Air Patrol, jumped in and managed several issues that were outside of their purview, and they did a great job. They were asked to do it. Coordination between CAP and Ham was superb. Again, very, very impressive and nice to see. So thank you. Really appreciate it.
We need to go through. If you haven't already signed in on a Ham sign-in, please do that. Sign out when you're leaving for the day, because we need to know whether you're around even if you're not on shift. And when you're not on shift, monitor your radios so we can get in touch with you if we need more people. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit about schedule, about food and water, about maps, and about radios. Starting with schedule. This thing is very fluid. It just keeps changing, and it changed even this morning as we were setting things up. So I've got the modified one here, and we made a couple of changes over the, I put copies of the new one that I put together late last night, but we changed it even a bit more. I tried to avoid scheduling people in 2 consecutive shifts, but it's an optimization problem. It's unsolvable sometimes. If you're not already on some station, then show up 15 minutes before your shift starts here. For more than one shift, just stay there. Net Control will direct the shift changes. Check in with Net Control once you're on station for a new shift. If you're off shift, you can relax under our beautiful awning here or explore the show, but remember to monitor the net. Okay, about food and water. We've got supplies of water in a cooler over there, and what was said about hydration is right, especially if it's warmer today, so take some water with you when you head out on a shift. No, we can probably send a rover out to get you what you need. If you brought food, we've got a cooler with some ice in it there. You can keep it in. We expect that we'll have some, I call them minimalist sandwiches, delivered around midday. They'll keep you alive. It won't be a great culinary experience. Yeah. So one of the things that we did this year is to make maps of the north end of the field that have a grid overlay on them, so we can specify locations much more accurately than we could before. Now, it turned out yesterday we didn't need that, but who knows about today. So if you are a shadow or a rover, that means somebody who's moving around, then be sure you get one of those maps from me if you don't already have one from yesterday. Use those grid coordinates to specify a position if you need to arrange a rendezvous, if you need to summon aid. We've got the map, CAP has got the map, and the sheriff's got the map, so we can all communicate about locations. I hope you have fully charged your radios and have extra batteries. If you need to recharge, we have a generator. We can get things set up. Please be especially careful about unintended transmission. Every year, we did this yesterday, we had a problem with a stuck mic. When that happens, the only person who can't hear Net Control is the person who's got the stuck mic. So you can't say, please turn off your transmitter. So we have to go through a lengthy process of elimination to figure out who it is. And that's made harder by the doubling that's going on. So if you're not hearing traffic for an extended period, check your radio. Be sure it hasn't gotten keyed accidentally. The principal way this happens is that if you have an external headset or microphone, if it's not plugged into the radio, you know, and the plug is not seated quite right, they're very sensitive. And they can end, if you just pull the plug out a little bit, it'll end up keying up the transmitter. And so it's really easy to get into that position. There's I think it's called the broccoli trick, the thick
The
rubber
broccoli
bands.
adapter.
The broccoli adapter, yes.
Or a regular rubber band.
Rubber bands, we've got blue tape too that can be used to make sure they don't come out. Frequencies, be sure you know what they are. We're working simplex. Our primary tactical frequency is 147.555. If that frequency becomes unusable because of jamming or a stuck mic, then we'll switch to the secondary, 147.585. And we did that yesterday. We had to do that. We have a fallback even from that. If all else fails, we'll go to the output frequency of the Half Moon Bay VHF repeater, which is 147.285. Because that repeater right now, because it's been moved and hasn't been connected to the antennas yet, is off the air. So make sure you know those frequencies, because we're not going to tell you the frequency on the air. That defeats the purpose of moving. Identify yourself at the beginning of a transmission with your tactical call sign, the one on the duty roster. Be sure to end your transmissions with your FCC call sign. That keeps you legal, and it's a signal to net control that you finished.
Okay, we had Sunday's briefing, and this is the assignment board for today. We restocked all the names for all the shifts. Shift 1, Shift 2, Shift 3. Of course, we may have to make changes as things go along. We have a hole here, and we have a hole here, but we'll fill it later.
Net control, this is Rover 1.
Rover 1, go ahead.
And just checking in.
You're coming in loud and clear.
KC6PUN. Net control, this is N6UB, radio check.
N6UD, you're coming in loud and clear.
Thank you, this is November 6, Uniform Oscar Bravo. Just reporting I'm on station, and we're at it hard and heavy. KJ6GUE.
Thank you, and to confirm, your tactical is actually Airbus. Shadow.
Airbus it is.
KE6HNY, out.
Okay, we haven't located your replacement yet, so can you stay there until such time as we find your replacement?
Can or will I? Sure, why not? It's fun to sit out here in the cold. K6WA, flight line 2.
Okay, very good. So, N6NV, can you come back to net control to meet up with Brent?
And I'll see whether we can get CAP people to fill in along the line.
Okay, K6MP, which I believe is flight line 4, are you there?
If you want.
Okay, well, right now I'm on flight line 5. We did net control the first shift, had the second shift off. So my third shift I'll be on this flight line 5 post. That's the north end of the airfield. That out there is the tower. This airport is usually an uncontrolled aircraft airport, but for events we put in a temporary tower manned by the FAA. Down here is the southern end. That post in front would be flight line 4 and vendor area there. Well, Dream Machines is over for 2012. We packed up everything here, and everything is on the field is pretty much gone. It's just a matter of closing up and getting out of here. at this time, the event organizers have told us they're all happy with what we've done. So we'll see whether or not the two-day event worked out for them or not. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Hi guys, thanks for tuning into this ham radio channel of mine. You'll find more information in the bar below. And if you'd like to receive notification for future uploads, please hit the subscribe button up on top. And it would be really nice if you can give me a thumbs up. So till next time, this is KE6HNY signing out. 73s everyone.